All right, everybody, welcome back to another G-Sides unboxing, and hang on. This one will be for our PlayStation 5. So if you guys saw our We Got a PlayStation 5 pre-order video, you'd know that we secured one of these. I did actually get it on launch day. I'm just getting around to recording this video day after, though. We just finished recording two unboxings, Nargacuga and Rathalos from SH Monster Arts. If you're a newcomer, we're not an unboxing channel. It just so happens that we've done two unboxings, three now, in the past like 2 weeks. Oh my God, we're an unboxing channel. We're not an unboxing channel, but we are going to unbox this. So, PlayStation 5, it's chunk. I mean, the box is chunk. I know the console inside is chunk too. So it is still sealed, came in pretty good condition. One of the corners is a little buffed there. I assume that's Best Buy's doing. UPS is usually pretty good about not muffing up stuff. When I got this box, it was packed in the most of those big bubbly bubbles that I've ever seen, the like air pocket packing stuff. But nevertheless, it somehow managed to get a little scuffed. Anyway, let's just get inside of it. Ugh. Can you see the top of it? Yeah. So still sealed. Gonna just ease my way through. Open up the top. So this is just an outer shell. And then there's another box inside the box. Look at that. And now this is just a flimsy nothing. So I'm going to open most of it this way. I think that's going to be the safer way to go about it. Usually that'll make your life kind of a little bit easier as opposed to working against gravity to try and unbox it that way. So opening this, we've got a controller, a power cable, and some instructions. Hey, we don't need that. Shit. Let's just take this stuff outside too. All right, we're gonna reverticize. That's a word now. Take a look at these couple of things real quick. The controller. I could not wait to get my hands on this thing because I've heard so much about it. I had to know how it felt. Okay. The controller, you've all seen it. You've all probably seen 100 unboxings by now anyway. But I wasn't exactly going to just not unbox this thing. But here's the controller again. You're welcome. So, first impressions in my hand. I have not even touched any buttons yet. My hands feel a bit further apart than they did with the DualShock 4, which is okay. For somebody that like me that's a little larger, that's probably not a huge deal. For some smaller framed individuals, they might feel as if their hands are kind of far apart. But I have no problem reaching thumbsticks, anything like that. Buttons are positioned okay. Triggers. Okay. Resistance. People had mentioned that there's a little bit of resistance on the triggers, which is good. Like that feeling. Shoulder buttons feel almost exactly the same. There's pretty much no changes there. Just a bit of a click. Face buttons, about the same. They look nice with that translucence on top of them. Catches the light kind of nicely. The PlayStation button has become literally a PlayStation button, as we all know. Thumbsticks. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of resistance there too, a little bit more than we're used to, and they come right back to where they started very nicely. This controller has good power steering on it. All right, well, once we get this hooked up and stuff, we're gonna see how those haptics are and everything. But for now, first impressions, I do like it. I was a little worried. It kind of, Bobby, I still don't know. You guys all know Bobby from G-Sides. He's done a few Let's Plays on our channel. He's done a few builds. He's really worried about this controller because it's shaped somewhat similarly to an Xbox controller, and he's not a fan of the Xbox controller, which goes against the vast majority of people's opinions. But Bobby, I don't think you need to worry. I think you'll be okay. Feels pretty good. I have to put it down now. I kind of don't want to, but I have to. I'm gonna put it aside. Power cable. Don't really know what this does. What else is in this little mini box here? Okay, we got our USB, Type-C, and last but not least, well, second to last, hang on, I know what that is, but I'm gonna wait and do that after. HDMI 3.1. Whoops. Sorry guys, I realized while I was editing this that I had said HDMI 3.1 when what I had meant was HDMI 2.1. Some of the USB ports are up to 3.1, but HDMI tech is only up to 2.1 right now. That is important though. You're going to want to use the included HDMI cable for your PS5. That, or if you purchase a new one, make sure it's a 2.1. That will ensure that if your monitor or television supports it, you will be able to get up to 4K 120 hertz refresh. And finally, in the box within the box within the box, we have the stand, which is a transformer. So this would be the sideways position, is where they have it started out. Because if you rotate it to the standing position, the screw is now removable. So that's out, and the stand is in standing position. There was a little bit of a pop there. Had to bring it into position fully. A little bit of a tension kind of plate here. Gonna put this back in for the moment, and we're gonna lock her up. Put that aside as well. Okay, main event time. I mean, I really hope there's a console in here, but yeah, still heavy. All right, I already made a get in there joke, so now I gotta make a pull out joke. I guess that's good enough. Okay, let's get her out of there. Doesn't exactly look like the promo images, but I mean, still got a nice form factor to it. I like this elevation. This must be for cooling. You got some space down here for airflow. The shell that it's in is kind of weird though. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself from dicking around here. So it's 1 and 2. All right, it's time to let the dogs out. They're really corny for this unboxing. I'm usually not like this. I think I'm just excited, like a child. Oh my God. She is chunk. Can I hide behind it? I can almost hide behind it as well as I could the box. So it's big. It's not that big, but it's big. Just for reference, I'm 6'4", and thanks to quarantine, around 240 pounds. So it is sizable. It doesn't even fit on my close-up camera unless I pull her back there. It's not massive, but pretty big. Pretty big. But what do we got here? So let's get her in the stand. Now just screw until it stops. I could have made another joke there, but I'm gonna start controlling myself. Never want to over tighten is my point. Okay, this has been the recommended way that I've heard to have it. I've almost always had my consoles in a horizontal position because that's usually just the way I prefer it and the way it fits. But I'm gonna try and make it work this way because this is the recommended position. What do we got here? So, as you can see, I got the disk drive version. You can tell by her slot. What else is on the front? One USB, one USB-C. You have 2 physical buttons for power and the eject port there, which is nice. I appreciate having those instead of a heat sensor button. So on the back side here, getting about the same as your PS4, you got 2 USBs. You've got an Ethernet port, an HDMI port, and a power. I just want to try real quick converting it to sideways just for the sake of experimentation. And now she's on her side. It's been a lot of phrasing in this video. So first impressions, this is nice. I like this. It is chunk. It is a little bit Tron, but not much more I can say until I get it hooked up and can check out the user interface and everything like that. This was just a quick unboxing, just as I unboxed it. Figured we shoot it and just see our first impressions of everything, you know, on the exterior of the console itself. Stay tuned for probably a full impressions video of the console and some gameplay of a few last-gen games. And right now, the main next-gen game I have, this comes, of course, with Astro's Playroom pre-installed. But I also picked up Demon's Souls, so I feel like playing isn't really the word you can use for this game. I will be struggle f***ing this game on the channel soon. So stay tuned for that stuff. It'll be coming soon. In the meantime, likes, subs, all appreciated on our various platforms. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We've got a Streamlabs site that you can check out. That's g-sides.online. And stay tuned for more from G-Sides on the PlayStation 5. All right, thanks again, folks. We'll see you on the next one.
Sucky!